Came through with that new thing, see, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch, overseas.
What it do, what it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming the NBA 2K19 SSBA Season 2 My League Online 32-man user league. Going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves with my Bucks. I've lost 3 members in the starting lineup. 2 averaging double figures in Jeremy Lamb and Malcolm Brogdon. I just lost Tony Snell the previous game, so it's going to be a rodeo ride, man. I'm already expecting a loss, but I am definitely looking to enjoy this game versus getting blown the hell out without some depth over here. Okay, go. Go ahead and go. Tell Ava. I said tell Ava. Ooh, this shit rough. Viewers, shall we do that?
To the NBA.
Yo, DeMarco, what's going on, man? About ready to get my ass cut, man, in this league game here. I lost 3 starters in the starting lineups to ankle injuries, man, in less than 3 games. So I am like down some heavy players besides Greek.
Here on 2K.
Let me do something real quick. Forgot. We're gonna try that.
Martin Luther King Day edition.
Shit, I'm gonna try my hardest. The dude I'm playing is he's a very good user too, man.
Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Trying to pass it.
Not only a 1-1 split series between these 2 teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage. Some incredible athletes in this one, Brent. Defensively, what does it take to stay in front of somebody who's got that kind of explosive ability?
For me, a small prayer. For other guys, it's knowing time, space, distance to make sure that you can collect anybody's first move. As you know, Kevin, you can't be thinking out there. If you're caught thinking, especially defensively, you get to read the back of the
freelance one.
Can't happen here tonight.
And it can take your mind off.
That is what we're doing out there.
Well, yeah,
so we know what to expect. Looking for the backdoor cuts. If that's not there, it's a man coming off the wing.
Help. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sweet little floater. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the night for the Bucks.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Towns, high post. Love outside.
Why did you go down? Did I not put no help? I think I put help. So therefore he's going to go down.
Board for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It'll go on. Right, Nilikina. That's his first foul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Wilson.
Where you? Oh my God! Could you not move?
Well, a little
Just
head
don't
scratcher
move.
there, guys. There's no
Stay
reason
right
to
there,
force the ball
please.
inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now here is Dellavedova. DiVincenzo. And it's good for two. Here's Nilikina. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Love outside. Back to Towns. Stolen by Wilson. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Up top, Dellavedova. Towns with the steal. Here's Barrett. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, DiVincenzo. His three-pointers off the mark. Love with a wide open look. Got a piece of it. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot.
Tough shot.
That one goes in there.
In the
The
room.
defensive
Go look in the
mindset
room.
has
She's in the
to
room.
maybe get to the mid-range. They didn't do a good job pressuring the shooter on that possession.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Henson. No points in the game yet for him. Love outside. From outside the arc. They get it back. Here's Knox. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Pass to Dellavedova. Antetokounmpo with the ball. There aren't many players who can score at the volume he has and make it look as easy as he does every game. He averages more than 36 points a game.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
That's his second
Bro, what are you
foul of the
doing?
first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Ow.
Left side, Towns. Pass to Nilikina. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Clock is at 3.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different. A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
Look at that jam.
No way.
I mean, just beautiful.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational.
Oh man, you welcome, man.
Get that finish.
Definitely appreciate it. You got everything settled out, Chris?
Outside, Towns. Stolen by Dellavedova. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wilson's got his first points of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yo, what the? Let's try on the dribble, man. No. You know what? Fuck the double team. Fuck double team.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
The league no longer wants to reward offensive players who throw themselves into defenders. Have you seen a big change in how those players, Brent, are being called?
I think the league's doing a better job of it, trying to examine when it
Seems that way, you're right.
Somebody gets up in the air and the offensive player leans in or kicks out and tries to draw some kind of contact. So it's been up to the referees. They've been diligent with it. I think they'll just get better with time.
Here's Dellavedova after the basket by Minnesota. Outside Korver. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Wilson grabs the board. And here is Dellavedova. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's tipped. Towns with the steal. Here's Barrett. And he elevates with a slam. Thompson did not like that.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here is Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off the left rim and out. Timberwolves leading by 3.
Come on.
And that one is
Can't
good.
even time it.
And that's 10 points for buckets.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wilson. And he
Shoot the
gets
basketball,
whistle for the
please.
3-second call.
Shoot the ball, buddy.
Minnesota with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Barrett. Oh,
Man.
and he dunks it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Towns. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota
That
lead.
I'm not sure of, Chris. I did get some stars. And I'm just letting it sit there until it builds up. But I haven't looked into how that's distributed to the stream itself. I would assume it's going to be something similar to Twitch. I would assume.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Bucks trail by 10. Johnson outside. Here's Bikes. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Pass to Towns. Launches it. The offensive rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Johnson outside. Rebounded by Knox.
I know it's physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make them.
And here's Love for 3. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Bikes. The Bucks working the ball around. Johnson left side. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Barrett. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Bikes. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. .107 left in the first quarter. Here's Barrett. And again, it's Minnesota.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Johnson outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Bikes. And here's Korver from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Towns, high post. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebounded by Maker.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
On the wing, Korver. Buries it down low. Korver's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee.
Shit, it's gonna be a tough one, Fly Guy. Man, I got 3 starters out, man, due to injuries, man. Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Lamb, both in double figures in scoring and pretty good defensively. And I just lost Tony Snell the last game, so I'm playing with literally like straight bums, man.
They're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after 1.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Towns, high post. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, you can't allow those kind of looks. That's the type of defense played by a team staring at a double-digit deficit.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Now here's Antetokounmpo from beyond the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
I don't think there's anything Giannis cannot do.
Yeah, man, so it's going to be a struggle, bro. I'm going to try to play some teams that are not OP so I can at least enjoy the ass kicking versus totally getting blown out.
And it's Towns missing.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a three in the first, nothing in the second.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bikes.
And I got no shooters. Now I literally got no shooters around him now, man. I'm done.
Barrett. The kick out to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Inside. Stolen by Henson.
What the fuck was that? Greek, you disappointed me, Greek. You disappointed me right there, Greek.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball.
What time is it? 8, 9 o'clock. I got to get ready to play that game too. Fly Guy versus the Chiefs. I know he's out of town still.
I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Yeah, it's definitely whack though, man. It's just the luck of the draw, bro. Ain't nothing I can really do about it.
I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring a lefty out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers.
Oh yeah, he definitely getting MVP. He should get MVP, man. He's definitely gonna keep doing it. David's upstairs.
In the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That Town coming off these damn picks like he's a guard.
Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 15 points.
Sheesh.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Towns up top. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends. And he has not.
I think I was going to get that rebound too.
And the foul on John Henson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pass to Bates-Diop. Back to Brooks. Okogie. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Like 68 3 ball.
And the Timberwolves
And he makes that from
by 12.
deep. Not even directly behind the 3-point line.
These buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Dellavedova. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Game is so wide open now, Brent. Such a great pace. Does that put more strain on bigger players physically?
I think it's putting strain on everybody. I think last year we saw
regardless of size.
Yeah, injuries to every position, the key guys at every position. I think that some of the physical motions that players have to perform in games because they're covering more ground and in susceptible positions, it's happening to everybody. The issue with the big guys, Kevin, is they're not playing. Less of them are getting more important time on the floor, so it's a strain on everybody.
Here's Dellavedova after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Now Brooks. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on John Henson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yo, likewise, Keith, likewise. What it do with you, though, man? What you up to?
His 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Towns is doubled. Stolen by Wilson.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
And so the ball out of bounds.
Oh, I hate this animation. We call it timeout.
Disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. With the fadeaway. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Shooting one. And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Okogie. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect
good defense,
and
y'all.
clear
Good
standards of
defense.
conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 18. Pass to Dellavedova.
Come get it. Come get it.
Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Wilson.
No foul call.
And no good. Nice D from Brooks. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Bates Diop.
Come get it. Come get it.
To the paint. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that will be the third of this 6-game road trip.
All right, great.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
Pass to Bates Diop. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
He tries for 3. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Dellavedova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication.
Try to time it.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Here's Barrett.
Nice shot.
Trying to get something going. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 23 points.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Towns. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Here's
Damn, Greek. Come on, baby.
Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And here's Love for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. 23 points in the game. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Towns with the steal. Up the floor. Here's Knox. Good D by Thompson.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Antetokounmpo up top. There aren't many players who can score at the volume he has and make
Okay.
it look as easy
Get
as
some
he
free
does
throws in
every
there.
game. He averages more than 36 points a game.
Come on, Thon.
But yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
I think. Hey, my fault flag off for taking so long. I think the Atlanta Hawks has Zion.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
And he sinks the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
And here is Dellavedova. And here's Korver from the arc. He's off on that one. And so
that was a pretty good half. I could have sworn I had off ball going, yeah, under, and he still went over top.
Oh, it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close.
Yeah, he definitely is. I got him. Hopefully, I was supposed to package him with Tony Snell in the deal, and then Tony Snell ends up getting hurt earlier today. So now I gotta wait to clear Tony Snell, which he's only out for 3 games, thank God. And then I can get him on the way, man. He's not the same as last year's Thon, bro.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Out left to the wing.
What the?
Jacks up a 3.
Oh my God, yo.
Misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Now Dellavedova. Three-pointer on
Bad
the way.
shots.
Rebounded by Knox.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Henson in the corner. Clock at 4. And the layup is good. He's got 7.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
My thing is, why is he still going
Shooting
over
foul
top?
as the whistle blows.
Bro, you're
He'll
supposed to
shoot
go
2 free
underneath
throws.
that, man.
The Timberwolves shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Nice.
And he makes both free throws.
I think it was black.
And we're just
Was it
about a
brown?
minute and a
Maybe
half
maybe
into
because it's
third
dark
quarter
over there, though.
basketball. Now here is Dellavedova.
Huh?
He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's
Yeah, I don't know.
Antetokounmpo.
Probably because it's dark out. I mean, like dark in
Hits
this
the
area.
three-point
Or does
bomb.
it really look black?
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now.
Oh,
Going to
nah,
work.
it's not that one then.
So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Wilson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Steps back and fires.
Good move.
It doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Henson in the corner. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the top.
Oh, nice try, Greek.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. Here's Knox. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Knox has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh,
you can see some
gotta take this shit
miscommunication on the
off.
defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
With some arm.
Oh, come on,
It's hauled
bro.
in by Karl Anthony Towns.
In a tough game for the guys around him, mainly because his shot's been hit and miss.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Bucks trail by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For the three. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Towns, high post. Pass to Knox. Wilson grabs the board. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Outside, Antetokounmpo. For the tie. Rebounded by Knox.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really a factor.
And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game. Standing, what, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even
He's
put
good.
it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. Well, the one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop.
Maybe putting the hands up won't
range
work for the
from
back
three-point
cut.
line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Pass to Ntilikina. And here's
Good
Love
find.
for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 28 points for him. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Knox. Finished off the break. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Trying to get my boy Tim Hardaway Jr. because I definitely need another shooting guard, and Ryan Anderson, somebody who got a high mid-range and high 80s and high 3-ball, in the high 80s, so I can spread this floor some. Don't make it just not. He's not getting it done.
It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bucks trail by 7. Dellavedova with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court.
I'm in the game
that
right
they
now, okay?
possess and are not
That's me to do a
afraid
bunch of
show it.
shit, though. Leave me the fuck alone.
Towns with the steal. Here's Knox. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, they're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Now here's Wilson. 6 points for him. And stolen by Love. Lets it go with the 3.
Late jump.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Korver. 5 on the clock. Back to Dellavedova. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Knox. Drains the three-pointer. Knox has got 11 points in the quarter.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Pass to Wilson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves leading by 16. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And where's the fight
No,
defensively?
not with me. I'm in the game right now. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Shoots. Korver, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
At the top of the key, Brooks. And again, it's Minnesota.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater
Yo,
effort
definitely get in tune. I'm about to start doing this whole my team thing,
Yeah,
man.
it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're
try to
hoping
get
that
into
the guy
that.
misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Now here's Korver. 5 points in the game. Outside Wilson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Wilson's got 10 points in the game.
Why is the dogs in the cage if they went
Their
out?
three-point percentage has taken a big leap.
Well, somebody's in the cage, so ask Bree why.
Pass to Patton. Wide open. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Korver.
What food?
Now Wilson for the three. The rebound by Patton. .149 left in the third. Pass to Bates-Diop. And the three off target. And here is Dellavedova. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Brooks. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Patton. Defended by Dellavedova. Stolen by Wilson. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
Get out of my way, bro. What the fuck, man?
Here's Brooks. Six to shoot. Up and in from the low block. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Over Wilson. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
Now Dellavedova. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Left side, Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. But Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Here's Dellavedova. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base. Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Over Wilson. Bates-Diop misses.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Oh my God, Tristan can't hold on to the rock.
C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He can't make a thing out there right now, guys. If he keeps this up, don't be surprised if his team gives up this lead.
Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing there are always going to be super teams. Is there middle ground there?
Is there middle ground?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You would like to have some of the teams just be more competitive than they are, but some of the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves in the position to get better, younger talent has decimated.
What do you call that?
I don't have a term for it.
Okay.
I don't like the one that's used, so I don't have a term for it. Let's just call it setting yourself up for the future, Kevin.
Looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success for the fans who have they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
Yeah, I need Timmy Boy, man. I definitely need him.
Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
I'm also trying to do something with the Clippers, dude. I'm trying to get Hollis Jefferson, man. I need him. He got that 90 mid-range, and he's a ferocious on-ball defender, so I need that to pair up with Greek.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Over to the wing. Towns down low. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 13 points in the second half.
up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Minnesota leading by 20. To the paint. It's stolen by Corver. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Yep, that one goes.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man.
We got to get Greek out of there before he ends up hurt.
Down low. Barrett. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Buckets got 26 points. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Wilson. Nailed from three-point land. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Down low. Ntilikina. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here is Dellavedova. And that one goes long.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
He misses the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 19. Johnson in the corner. Outside Wilson. 5 to shoot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Out to the right wing. Barrett. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Buckets got 28.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Pass to Wilson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside, Towns. Here's Ntilikina. Offensive rebound. And Towns gets it to go. He's got 24.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Wilson. The tray. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Ntilikina. Towns with it. It's good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Johnson outside. Pass to Dellavedova. And here's Corver. A 3-ball. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside Corver. There's no longer a home and road designation as far as light and dark jerseys. Is that an issue at all? I mean,
not really. It's a little off-putting.
Shit, Rod, I'm trying to work it, baby. I'm trying to work these trades, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Where is this game being played?
Yes.
But with how many alternate jerseys last year teams had and specialty jerseys, they had. It's a lot of fun to see the apparel companies paint a different picture on the floor.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Dellavedova. From deep. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Okogie. Good on the triple.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Bikes. Over Augustine. Got a hand on it. But they get it back. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Zizic. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
To stop the run. Henson trying to break free. And Johnson with the lay-in good.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
And the Timberwolves call time. Do you think it seems like young players are more receptive to stints in the G League than they were in the past?
I feel that way.
Seems
Kevin,
that way, yeah.
Like
I agree.
the stigma of what was used to be the D League, and maybe it was because those were the grades that I had, that you felt a little weird about it. But now that it's the G League, and now that, like we talked about, almost half the players last year had some kind of touch with the G League, I think that stigma has mostly gone away.
Are you saying you were a G student?
Well, when I gave my mom my report card, she said, gee, you got 4 A's.
Three-pointer Augustine. Wilson grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee now. Knocked away. And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One shot.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
So it's Minnesota now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit. For still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So both teams changing it up here. Minnesota calls timeout. They are now showing NBA games in virtual reality. You and I have actually seen some examples of that. They can recreate almost any angle. Have you gotten a headset?
I haven't gotten a headset, Kevin, but I have watched it. You and I have talked about it several times.
Many times.
It's an amazing experience, and it will only get better. But I really think about if I was a kid growing up in Germany or Italy, and I had an opportunity to pull on a pair of goggles and to watch the game's greatest players from a seat at half court or the cameras that they set up underneath the goal at either end. What a fantastic way to be enveloped by the NBA game.
It's a cool view.
It's a very cool view, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Pass to Patton. Back to Brooks. Okogie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. .135 left to play here in the fourth. Dellavedova with the ball. From deep. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Johnson's shot is off.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Korver, good.
When you give room to Kyle Korver, he's going to burn you. You have to play up on him and get him to drive.
To end the drought. And the layup is up and in.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
From downtown. And no good that time.
Hey, good game, House. Good game.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in.
I think Greek had like 24 shots. Yeah, 24. So not bad. Got to get it down some more.